Good morning, guys. How's it going? Thank you for tuning in to another video. Rush SRT here. As you can see, side views behind me, and the title of the video is that I'm getting a 2018 Mustang. That's right, it's 2018, and the reason is I think I can get a much better deal on the 2018 versus the 2019. So let me go ahead and walk you through the video real quick, but before we do that, let's go ahead and do a cold start on the SRT. So here we go. And as always, guys, remember to pick up your side boot keychains. If you do have a Challenger and you enjoy the channel, support it by picking up your side boot keychain. Let's go ahead and do a cold start. So let's go ahead and take a drive. I need a cup of coffee to wake up and talk about today's video. And today I decided that I no longer want a 2019 Mustang, but rather I want to try to get a 2018. Now, before you jump in the comments and start telling me how terrible of a decision it is to get a 2018 with all the issues they've had, hear me out. So for 2018, the cars did have some issues, but I believe the later models were figured out. I spoke to a few Mustang owners and they told me there's a certain batch that was earlier on in the production line that had some issues with the shift forks braking, stuff like that, in the manual transmission. So hopefully I won't have it with a car that is produced a little further down the line. Another reason I wanted to get an 18 is because there's huge factory incentives and rebates on them. Ford is actually offering 0% for 72 months, and with a big car purchase like this, it's definitely very nice to have an offer like that on the table. So you know, I did a quick search in my area. I found a few cars that kind of meet the criteria I'm looking for in terms of being a manual and being the premium and having all the options that I wanted. So today I went and checked one out, so I'll show you the car that I checked out. It is a 2018 Ruby Red Mustang located in Costa Mesa at Theodore Robbins Ford. So here you go, check that out. Alrighty, guys, so we made it over to the dealership now. We are at Ford in Costa Mesa, and if you haven't guessed it till now, we're here to check out a Mustang. It is a manual Mustang in 2018. I don't want to go 2019 because I'm able to get such a good deal in 2018, so we're gonna go ahead and check it out. It's sitting right over there, so let me show it to you guys. So here it is. It is a 2018 Performance Pack. A little dirty because I still need to wash it, but it's got a spoiler delete on it. Quad exhaust, of course. Let me show you guys the interior. And here we are. So it's got the Sync 3 in it, manual transmission, which is something that I really wanted to make sure I got. And I just missed driving manual. We got that digital dash and the performance exhaust. So that's what I'm currently looking at the moment. Those are the options that I've selected I'd like in the car. Pretty pumped for this. You know, just being back in a manual transmission feels good. To be able to shift it again and kind of just have fun, be able to rip it around. Pretty excited for that. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting on the salesman, checking it out, seeing what it's about. It's got a lot of leather trim everywhere. So this might be the next or the new addition to the garage as my daily's going away. You know, it's a good car to add to the garage. There's a lot we can do with this car in terms of modifications, stuff like that. I love the active exhaust because I live in a very strict area, so being able to turn it down and kind of be low-key is a good option for me. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting around, trying to get some numbers put together, work out a good deal. I'm a very serious negotiator. I like to take my time and kind of do what I can in terms of saving money. But that's the car, the way it sits at the moment. And I think the color is very cool. It's called a Ruby Red. So I like the color. Probably get it ceramic coated really fast to make sure that it doesn't get ruined. But there's so many ideas in my head of things I would like to do to the car, so that's the exciting part of getting a new vehicle. Alrighty guys, so after a lot of wheeling and dealing and working numbers with the dealer, I think we're finally there where we want to be. Now, a big reason I'm going for the 2018 over the 2019 is obviously because of all the incentives you get when you buy a car that's, you know, a model older. I know there might be some issues with the transmission, shift fork, stuff like that, but car's under warranty, so we can go through that. It's not my primary car, so I'm not really too worried about that end of it. I'm more worried about making sure I get the best deal possible. Now, this car has all the options I want, apart from a few little things here and there, but since it's a car that's sitting at the lot, I can't really be all that picky. So I just gave the dealer my final offer. I walked out, and this is kind of a strategy that I do to help take pressure off of me, because the more you are in the dealership, the more pressure they try to apply to get you to close the deal, stuff like that. I came on the last day of the month, which is February 28th, and this is also another thing I like to do, just because last day of the month, they're trying to move a car, they're more motivated to give you that deal that you're looking for. So the car has Magna Ride, the car has the active exhaust, the digital dash, all that stuff that I was looking for. Doesn't have a spoiler. For some reason it has a spoiler delete, which I think is kind of stupid, but it is what it is. That's the way the car is spec'd out. But the driving experience with the car is going to be amazing with those options that are on it. And me having to live in a very strict area where they're really harsh on exhaust, having the active exhaust is going to be kind of awesome. So they're giving me 0% financing for 72 months, so pretty much it's free money. And now it's all about bringing the price of the car down to where I want it to be before I'm able to sign the deal. So I'm letting the gentleman, or the salesman, talk to his boss, run everything through him one last time. If they agree, they agree. I just kind of threw another $1,000 off the deal to see if they will take it. If not, then I know that's their bottom end, and that's where they're stuck at. So I wanted to walk you guys through this because buying a car can be very painful and a big headache. But if you do it right, you can get satisfactory, great results and be satisfied. And that is something that I try to do. I take my time, which is very important. Be very patient. Don't let them push you. Don't let them trick you into thinking that the deal is going to fly off the table. The car is not going to go up in value. It's going to go down. So make sure that you get the best deal possible and you're very happy with the car you're getting. So I'm going to head home to grab my brother. They have my information. If it works out, it works out. If not, just don't sweat it. Don't stress it. There's plenty of cars out there, and you can obviously find a car later on at another dealership because now you know what the bottom line is. So I'm gonna go ahead and head home. We'll see how this goes. If they call me, I'll pick up the camera and I'll tell you how it went. If not, then it is what it is, and we'll end the video as soon as I get back. Good morning, guys. I may have forgot to pick up the camera when I got home last night, but I'm up this morning, and guess what? I got a text back from the dealership saying that they were able to pull off the deal that I wanted. So there you go. That's how you save another $1,000. Now the only thing is I was actually up kind of late yesterday because I had a kind of a second thought about whether this is a good idea or not, and that's why I'm deciding to publish this video before I go ahead and finalize the paperwork today. So I hope you guys can kind of give me some guidance into what you guys think. Is it a good addition to the channel? Am I doing the wrong thing? Is there another car I should be getting? Should I be getting a more affordable car, building that up? I kind of need a little bit of a sense of feel from my audience and what you guys think. So I think the Mustang is going to be a cool addition since it's manual versus the SRT, which is automatic. Kind of two different cars a little bit. One is more kind of geared towards like handling and having fun with on the canyons versus the SRT more straight line speed, which is going to be a little quicker with the auto. So that's kind of been my thought process on the whole thing. But also I need to kind of hear back from the audience because you guys are going to be seeing the videos that are coming out. So is this a good move for the channel? Are you guys looking forward to this or not? Once I kind of get that approval, then I'll go ahead and hop into the dealership, get this deal wrapped up. But yeah, that's kind of like the way I wheel and deal and make my deals on cars. Like I said, always be patient. Kind of keep a level head and don't get pressured into doing anything you don't want to. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was kind of a rough one, just kind of hopping around here and there, but hopefully you can take some insight out of it. Smack a like on it if you're new, subscribe, and well, I'll see you tomorrow. And most importantly, let me know what you think down in the comments below. So guys, I'm at this dealership checking out, well, the new Mustang that I told you guys about, but I noticed this thing right here, absolutely gorgeous, old school Mustang, red interior. I don't know too much about these old school cars, but this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Looks like it's been restored. So check that out. This is a classic. And then you got the red seats. So this is a very, very nice looking old school car. Has a old plate as well. So I'm not sure if that's actually retro plate from that time or it's something that the owner gets and puts on it. It looks like it's a retro plate. I love the red interior though. Check that out. Very gorgeous. And this is the car that I'm looking at. Still waiting to hear back and see. What do you guys like her or not? Let me know in the comments below. Is this a good move for my channel or not?